Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? As always, I'm a little bit tired, but that's okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. There we go, making sure everything's set up correctly. That's all set. Oof. What's up, Faded? How you doing? Oh shit, oh my glasses. Bro, I feel so snacky right now. I want so many cookies right now, but I don't have any. That makes me sad. Oh my gosh. I'm good. How are you today? I'm a little bit tired. I think I only got like 5 hours of sleep. That's okay. You're supposed to always have snacks for stream? Dude, I wish. I'd have so many snacks. So many. Oh. I forgot to change the title. That's okay, because technically we're still drawing roses, so. Ah, roses. Oh yeah, I got that, I got that art piece in just in time. I actually was thinking of just not doing an art piece for the VGen, but I was like, you know what? I finished a piece of art, might as well throw it in there, see what happens. So. I started this drawing, and honestly, it's a disaster just because of all the roses. I'm kind of scared, honestly. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I need to go and vote again? If you want to, you're more than welcome to. It's gonna take forever to find it. I think, is voting happening today? Hold on, let me check. I think it is, but voting, yep, March 1st through the 7th. So you can vote. Part of me, I think, um, I'm pretty sure once you win a code, you can't win again. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm checking this. Um. Do. I'll have to. Mm, I'll have to look. And you know what? I might even send them a message and ask because I don't if yeah, I cuz it seems like the drawings this time are a little bit like some of them are good and some of them were like meh. But I think I'm pretty sure if I'm pretty sure they don't let people join the next time because if they win, then if they can get a code for a friend, then that means someone could build up and up and up and up throughout the year and have like 12 different codes. And it's just like, I don't think you can do that. If someone can do that, where they can join every single time, and if they get voted because they have really good art, it's just like, you know, they get voted for every single time or mostly every single time, and that's just like, what the fuck, you know? That'd be very unfair to other artists, so I really hope they don't do that. Mm. Yeah, I can see the issue with that. Yeah. That's one thing I just like thought, well, I thought about like right before I like posted anything. I was like, "Oh no. Maybe be allowed after a lot of time has passed." Maybe, but even then, this is the thing. When um when I was uh when I was talking to a friend, they said, "Yeah, you can't get extra codes until you have sold like $125 worth of like commissions." And so part of me is like, okay, then they definitely they definitely aren't gonna let people randomly just have extra stuff. Like, I feel like that would be very unfair to newer artists just because it's like, oh, now you have this person who's always going to get voted, and that's one person that won't be able to, like, someone's just taking it because they're kind of greedy. So, I don't know what to draw for this, I'm going to be honest. Like, she's gonna have clothing on her. But, like, I don't know what clothing to put on her. But yeah, if they do that, then I'm gonna definitely send a message to them about it, which I doubt will really do anything. And well, you never know, maybe it will. But if it does, awesome. And we have told them, yo, this is happening, like, or this could happen. It's really unfair to some. But if they like ignore it, then I would be like, be like, there's something a little corrupt going on here. Hopefully not, because I would really like to work with VGen because it adds a little extra bit of security for buyers and sellers, but like, just one of those things where I'm like, oh. Ugh. Ugh, my poor nose. My poor nose. You know what? I know I'm jumping ahead. What kind of background are you thinking with this? I was thinking of like a bed of roses type deal. Um, but honestly, I might draw something else depending if I can't figure out what I want to do for this. So I was thinking of doing the horrible idea of literally drawing most of the roses. Maybe like have it a little bit different out here, but like maybe a little bit blurred out there. Or maybe doing something different, but Might change it a little bit so it's like more in the forest. So it's like she's laying in a bed of roses, but it's also like light, so it's like she's in a forest. But I don't know why I'm picturing a white background with her lying in the roses and red blood is running off the rose in all directions to the white floor. That is a sick ass idea. I was thinking of that, but I was like, yeah. Hold on. You know what? Let's do this. Let's invert this. Whoops! I almost lost my pen. Yeah, it's been a little played out in a lot of drawings, but it's always been a style I like. Can you elaborate a little bit more? Like you like pictures that kind of show that type of like with the like it's clean around and then there's blood coming like I understand what you're saying in the way of that, but are you saying you like that like those types of pictures? It's really cool looking and like I don't know. I'm curious. Explain. We're making her a fairy, by the way. Oh, whoops. Why do I still have this up? I just noticed it. Fixed it? Okay. Also, I've been watching Sword Art Online again because I wanted to rewatch it because I rewatched it when I was younger and I kind of liked it, but I wasn't sure and I just rewatched it. I actually really like the first season, but it was way, way, way too short. Kirito and Asuna are like, I love the chemistry they have. It's really sweet, and I like how normal they make it. They don't make it like a lot of anime where it's like, oh my gosh, you like me? You know, it's just one of those like they understand together, like, oh, we really like each other, and then they like continue on from there. So they don't make it like a whole thing. They kind of figure it out. At least in the anime, they do. Let's see, like the splatter gothic style. I'm having trouble trying to find the words for it. All good. I agree, it's way too short. Yeah. You have a laughing, coughing tattoo? That's sick, but also terrifying. Part of the murder guild? Yeah, so far, I just made it past the first season, and I'm going into the second season. So, I'm pretty sure I watched through all of it because I kind of remember some of the stuff that happens, but I wanted to just like rewatch it because, you know. um, I feel like I know it's probably supposed to be, but the fact that for some reason you have the beginning where like there are people who are kind of obsessed over Asuna, which is fine. But you know, you have the main girl syndrome, and then you have the guy who's like a fucking creep, who's like, oh, she's 17 years old. I'm gonna trap her in a virtual world so that she gets to marry me. I know technically she would be 18 soon, but still, it's like, what the fuck? I've only, there's always what, seriously. But it's like, I'm going to trap her because, she must be my lover because I'm a creep. So, and technically a pedophile at that time. I'm gonna get banned for that, aren't I? I don't know if I can actually say that. Whoops. PDF file. There you go. Okay. Well, hopefully I won't get in trouble for that. I seriously need to like look at things a little bit more. Okay. Um I'm just going to kind of color this in a little bit and see what happens. Oh. Take off this. I need to be underneath this. I'm like, part of me when I saw it's like, oh yeah, so we found this person trapped in here and all that. I'm like, poor guy has had enough, but his love is so strong for Asuna, and I admire that. Bro is committed hardcore. Where did I... What? Okay, good. But yeah, it's just like very interesting. Very interesting. I love the corniness of it. Yeah. The only thing this is the thing. Some people are like, "Oh, this is so corny," and like they're like mad about some things, but like I don't know. I feel like how genuine it is kind of outweighs the corniness. Like I feel like it's very unique what they show how they love each other. So, like I don't think I've seen any anime that has that that type of relationship between characters. It's always some like, oh, I have a crush, or like, oh, he does he like me, or it's not as like I know this, which is kind of rare to find. So I understand them not exploring that as much, but still, it's just like it's way different compared to every other anime. And I feel like the fact that they decided to give Kirito an opportunity to like defeat the boss type thing, like on the 70 some floor. I'm like, and then he beats him, and I'm like I kind of wanted him to get to the top of the tower and like I feel like that was just a opportunity to move things along really quickly. It's just like make it a little bit longer and then do stuff. Now people giving Sao like a bunch of crap is like no, it's a good anime. Like this. It's just shorter than you'd like. I don't know the whole discussion, but like it's still a great anime. Now once you get into like the um once you get into the one where they have like lightsabers and guns and stuff, I'm like meh. But I also only watched that once. I may like it more now. Have you watched all of Sao? I did once. I'm pretty sure. No, you said you're rewatching it, but you're about to start season 2. Have you ever seen other seasons? Um, I agree. I love their relationship. I wish I got I wish he got to floor 102. Seriously. I like GGO. Gun Gala Online? Is that the third season? Or the third thing? Is there any more after that? Because I know in that one he looks like a girl. I partially watched that one, but not quite. Because I remember he had trouble with everyone, all the guys being like, oh, it's a girl, whoa, it's a girl on here, whoa, you know. Which, poor guy needs a break. Huh? Also, lightsabers, really. I remember a good amount of it, but, you know. Or a good, I remember key parts of what things looked like, but I don't remember the story. I don't remember the story at all for the Gun Gala Online. Also, his sister being in love with him, half sister, whatever, cousin, is kind of weird, but you know, can't do anything about it. Yes, I talked a lot. Are you saying yes to there's more than just Gun Gala Online and it continues? SEO and ALO are part of season 1, 24 episodes. GGO season 2, then a movie which is original scale when they came out with. There's more? I really want to watch that. I don't think I only got to Gun Gala Online, but didn't like fully watch it, so. And I bet it's such a relief to him that he can just like actually play normally instead of having to worry about actually killing someone. Oh my gosh. When I watched it, I was like, "Oh, you know, we're going to start this." And then the main soundtrack happened. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, nostalgia." It made me so happy for some reason. Like I heard it, I was like, "Oh man. I love the sound of this anime." Just I don't know. Like I rewatched the first season while crocheting and I got so much done. I just enjoyed had it in the back. I will rewatch it. I will. I will rewatch it probably again and again while crocheting because it's the best anime to have in the background while crocheting. I love it. Wait, hold on. How the fuck do you say that? Alice Station? What? No, that's wrong. Alization? Alization? I don't know. Really cool. There's two parts. The second is called War of the Underworld, I think. Oh, that's cool. Soundtrack is amazing. Yes, it is. It's so awesome. Alicization? Wow, that is a word. Interesting. Does it still follow Kirito and Asuna, or is it like someone else completely? That's what I want to know. Don't tell. I don't. Well, if you've already put it in the chat, that's already in the chat. But like, I don't want to know if it's their kids or anything. I just want to know if it still has them in it. Yes. Okay. Still Kirito. Okay. I'm not surprised if Asuna was like, "Oh hell no." And I'm pretty sure didn't she play. Yeah, didn't she play in the second season? Sorry, Miss. What I said. No, I was wondering if Asuna was like she still played in the second season in GGO. No, she doesn't play the game. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Does she play the game at all? I forgot. Like, does she just completely step away? Does she step away in the other one too? I'm just curious, cause like, she still plays. Oh, okay, so she just stays in one game. She decides not to switch to the GGO, which I don't blame her. I'm not a big like weapons person. I like fantasy. If you gave me a genre, I'd say give me fantasy, please. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. The storyline of GGO is really good, but the fantasy games more. Yeah, me too. I don't know. I just prefer it more. Think I would really like the other one. Hey, I'm gonna get there. I'm definitely gonna watch it. The movie's cool too. It's based on augmented reality, so they fight monsters in the what? That's fucking sick. I'm definitely gonna watch that. That sounds actually so awesome. Uh, so I've noticed a trend. Um, specifically for uh anime in general, where someone somewhere finds a new text, like a new font. They're like, oh yeah, this font is so sick, we're gonna use this. And everyone else copies them. And so, like, all the, like, semi, if, like, the anime that is, like, meh. There's some anime, just, like, meh, you don't really care for it. Um, they decide to copy, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, all of the, like, cheaper anime, I don't know how to say it. The anime that doesn't have the best storylines just have all of the same text. And it's always some sort of, oh, you have the person who's sent into another world where he is a knight, or he is a wizard, or he is the most powerful person in the world, or he is, and it's kind of just like, all right, you have really worn this genre down. Go to a different genre, please. Yeah, they tend to start pretty much trending in certain things. And that is where I'm like, if you're trending in anime, in animation, if you're trending, you're just throwing out random stuff. You just don't care. That's what I feel like. Hold on. Um, Let me find it. Like, I watch some, like, just like, let's just throw some, let's just watch some anime because it's just like it looks cute, or some of the storyline was interesting, or like these two characters look cute. Also, the anime, may I ask for one final thing? Amazing. Love the character. Kind of like meh characters, but it's okay. Um let's see if I can find it. Let's see. New. I saw it and it was like a certain type of, like, it was a very specific text that I was like, "Oh my gosh, what is this text?" Mm, you had the gradient one where it was like, is it the Holy Grail of Eris? Like that one where it has the gradient. Also, the other thing, I saw one recently. What is it? The Invisible Man, his soon-to-be wife. All right. Why does the wife look like a little girl? Seriously. Now, I haven't clicked on it to watch it, but like, why does she look like a little girl? Like, y'all need to figure out the whole, like, she looks like a little girl and she's gonna be marrying a man. Like, it looks a little PDF file ish. Like, y'all need to quit doing that. I don't know why they do stuff like that. Yeah, like, they went crazy with all reincarnation. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. The reincarnation anime. I'm just like, dude, seriously. Like, please. I'm so done with the reincarnation of things. Like, just leave me alone. That's what I'm thinking half the time. I'm like, just leave me alone. Leave everyone alone. We don't want to keep seeing this. Some people might. And I understand, like, it could be a guilty pleasure, but, like, still, it's just, oh my gosh. I need to move all this. All this looks weird. But yeah, I feel like they're just producing anime that's just like, eh. And then they literally made like a, basically like a, I started watching an anime And I was like, oh, this could be cute. I liked the scene I saw of this. So, I'm interested in this. This looks cool. And then it was like this, everyone falls in love with the character because she has some form of power and it's drawing them to her, and it's like vampires and werewolves. I'm like, dude, can you make this actually good? Like, at first I was like, oh, this has potential. And then it turned into everyone is overprotective of this one girl. And I'm like, all right, you could have done something good with this, but you just made it really corny in a bad way. They could have had a fine storyline with those words, but why did they have to be reincarnated? Seriously. And then they adapt so well. Instead of being like, I'm here, and they always have this mentality of like, well, I guess my life is over now. Instead of mourning that they died. And they won't be able to go back. They won't be able to see any, whether it's friends or family or anything like that, where they have kids. Like, they don't actually show characters mourning that, because that's like a big thing. It's just like characters who like deal with trauma. Like, they always are like, okay, everything's fine, and then they move on. And it's like, no, let the characters actually feel feelings. Like, seriously. It's just something that I think about where I feel like they could have done better for a lot of those. I really am lost on what to do for this. Genuinely, I'm lost. I like it better without the lines. Huh? Oh. Well, I like it better without the lines, so I guess we'll continue. It's their mentality, yeah. We don't just want emotions anymore, just great fight scenes. Now, I will say, when you have some great fight scenes, that's entertaining. Okay, here we go. That makes it easier for me to see things. The animation has been really good in a lot of them. I'll give them that. True. They just need to pay more for the storyline being made correctly. There's some anime where I'm like, you could have gone so far with this anime. It'd be great. Like, now that I'm actually like watching stuff every once in a while, I'm like, oh, this would have been great. And what is the other one? Full like blood something That's the one I was talking about where it's like, where's my thing? Also, need to watch more of Hell's Paradise. My Hero Academia just fell off a long time ago. It's just like meh. Attack on Titan, never finished it because it just never quite grasped my attention. Dark Moon, The Blood Altar. I was like, oh, this could be cute. I'll watch this. And then it's just like, it turns into some, what is it? Reverse. I know what it's called. Reverse something. You know what it is. Same on Attack on Titan. I fell off after the season. Yeah, it just was. I was just like, all right. I already know the ending, so, or not the full ending, but I've already been spoiled, and I don't really care. This is a really hard drawing. I just don't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll just start doing some shading and add some stuff to it. I don't know. Oh, I need to change this to, there we go. Okay. If you have any anime recommendations, let me know, because I just need some anime recommendations. Now, Spy X Family is like one of my actual favorites, and it will forever be my favorite because like that's like the most unique and that's the good anime mixed with good animation and like best thing ever for me. Like hands down, I will die on this hill. That's how I feel about it. Had the weirdest dream too. Oh my gosh. I just have weird dreams. Have you ever woke up and you're just like, that was the weirdest dream over? I'm so over it. Like, I'm just, no, I'm good. That's what I feel like. Like half the time I wake up because I have the weirdest dreams ever that are annoying. Why did that do nothing? Yes, they make no sense at all. Seriously. Some of them, like, make sense, but it's just like, dude, just leave me alone. Can I please sleep normally? Let me see if I can find anything else. Like, some of these, I tried to watch ReZero, but it's just like meh. Couldn't get into it. Let's see the popular ones. Well, I don't know how to say it. The one with where you have like the kid that fell into the waste trash world. I forgot what it is. I don't know how to say it. But that is a great anime. The anime has been sick so far. Like, I feel like it's always obvious the difference between a good anime and like a meh anime because of the story. Okay, hear me out. There's Reincarnation 1. The main character has a slight or characteristic about him, but it's a really good show. Which one is it? Jobless Reincarnation. I think I might have heard that one. Great storyline with good emotions, good fantasy, and great animation. Let me look at it real quick. Uh, oh, I think I started watching that, but I never like fully got into it for some reason. It just I was like, eh. Why do people like Fire Force? I'm judging it. Do I see any of the... Nope. Okay. Oh, nice. Assassination Classroom is still up there. It's good. Kind of deserved it, but it could have also had some more stuff in it. Just kind of messing with shadows right now. Don't know quite what I want to do. I like to basically sculpt out my like faces and stuff and body parts and all that to kind of like I'm gonna do shading later, but I like to make it show a little bit of form beforehand. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, which thing is. Wait, what? You're fucking lying. You have to be lying. No. No, you have to be lying. Bro. They do not go together. That makes. I would have never, ever in my life made any type of connection. Ever. Ever. That is a first. It's actually insane. Never in my life. Never in my life. If that's true, that's like crazy. I mean, never. Never. I had to read the manga. Someone had to explain it to me too. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's just insane. Thought it was more like fan, like they appeal to the fans a little bit more than they should. They're rushing Fire Force through and ruining. Aw, that's sad. That's very sad. When they rush animes, it just normally just kind of ruins it, and it's pretty sad that they do that. Oh yeah, is there any games for Sword Art Online? I know there's some, but I didn't know if there are any good ones that'd be fun to play. I haven't been playing games that much at all. Okay, the hair. So I played the last two that came out. One was based on GGO, but the other one was on New World, but more fantasy. The fantasy one has no kind of storyline, just some online play, which is okay-ish. And the GGO is uneventful play-wise. Storyline is okay, though. Okay. Yeah, I feel like normally MMOs, like online, is just like meh. Like they're just kind of like, oh, this and buy stuff. And that's all it is, which is really sad. Or they don't have enough storyline in it, or I know you can't have like a perfect game, but not worth it in my opinion. Feel like I wasted money. Feel like they could do so well if they made it normal single player story. Yeah, yep. But you know, it's supposed to be an MMO and you know, all that. Sorry, I'm doing this in such a small area. I keep doing that. Hmm. Fantasy 1 had one good thing where you play online with 7 other players and then take a huge boss that sends out waves of minions. Pretty cool. It's cool. It's pretty cool. I know, I'm just like not quite feeling this, but you know, sometimes you just gotta work at it. Hmm. Giving her no forehead, apparently. Mm. Who needs a forehead? Seriously. Who needs any stinking foreheads? Okay, that looks better. Not amazing, but it looks better. Hmm. Soaking in blood. Alright. Where's her clothes? I'm gonna try something real quick. No, that doesn't work. Okay, that was a try. That was an attempt to see what it would look like. I can do some like Mm, definitely turned into a bloody scene. So tired. Calling the authorities. Looks like foul play murder. Yeah, someone rolling in blood is insane. It's just paint, I promise. It's just paint. Totally not inspired by uh, Iron Lung. It's not. The rain background noise when yeah, I switched it. I switched it. It was making me tired, and I kept hearing the constantly is annoying me a lot. So okay, just make sure. Thank you. Honestly, I may not stay on for very long because I'm just so tired. Getting 5 to 4 hours of sleep is insane. I need to look up how. I know blood is normally a little bit. Well, it's not thicker. It's thicker once it's out of the body, but like, I have to look up kind of how blood works a little bit more later. Because, like, this looks more like a blanket rather than blood right now. I know you sound tired, but I'm happy you still streamed even though you are. Thank you. I really appreciate that. No, it's not paint, it's blood. Calling 911. It's a blanket. It's a blanket. It's fine, it's just a blanket, you know. Blankets are fine. Making it look more like a blanket now. Yeah, I'd have to look up stuff to actually see how it actually looked. It's a bloody blanket. It's a period blanket. Okay. I actually really like the idea you had, so I'm glad I went with that. Definitely, different. Then I thought I would go for this picture. Just a little bit different. I feel like I should have moved her head to a different position, but that's okay. Thank you. I'm glad I could inspire you even a little bit. Aw. Can I get the lines off on this? Okay. See, once I kind of take the lines off, or like dull them down a lot, I just feel like it looks better. I don't know. That looks fascinating. Maybe I will put the roses back in there. Because, like, you have that, then you have that, and it's like, what? Put some roses in her hair, maybe. These were meant to be roses. The red dots. Do white roses that have already been stained. That's a sick idea. It's a sick ass idea. I love that. Might do where the tops of the roses are white and the bottom is red. And actually, the ones on her dress can be like mainly white. I'll do this for now. Or light blue roses would match her wings. That is. Maybe I'll do a mix of both. I'm not sure. Because I like that it's kind of like a focal point. Hmm. me just see what would happen if I just I just want to see what this looked like if instead of having like a border, I just have it like I had before. Wonder if that would. Ooh, that looks like she's actually in like some form of. I think that looks better. It makes it look like you're looking more at her. Then I like the white roses. Maybe I'll have on her lap she has white roses, maybe. Because it's like she protected them from being red. Like getting stained. And then I'll use like kind of like highlights. Yep, okay. That's cool. Big pool of blood, yeah. This is turning out really awesome. Yeah, I really like that. Like, sometimes it just takes a little time to just kind of go through and figure out what you want it to look like. And I'm glad that I've gotten some suggestions from you, but also just, you know, trying. Because honestly, halfway through the stream, I was just about just to give up and work on something else. So I'm glad you kind of helped me. Okay. All right. Sorry I'm not as close to my mic. I'm kind of leaned back a little bit. Very bloody. Gave a little nudge. You did the hard work and creativity. Thank you. I'll probably do some kind of like. Do I have. Some type of like rainbow hue or something? That's pretty. Yeah, like the hue that adds like some color into it. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Okay, we're gonna say that. Look at that. That looks great. Oh, adding the color. Yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. It's such an awesome idea. Okay. I'm really tired. I think I'm going to hop off. I'm glad I got on though. This helped me a lot. I'll probably finish this tonight or tomorrow, we'll see. I'll probably post it next week. Like the final look of everything. Oh. I wish you could look up the stuff for whatever it's called. I'll show you a hint. I say a hint. I'll show you the picture that I put in whatever it's called. The VGen competition so you can see it. So it's not like as hard to find. That's not it. Actually, where is it? I literally just had it. I don't know what's gonna pull up, so I don't think this is. Oh, there you go. Okay. This is what you're looking for. You get a hint. What's the category? Art illustration. That's what it'll be. But yeah, if you guys want to help me out, go to VGen and vote for me. Yeah, you know it. I just finished it finally. So I love the roses and stuff on her and the cute little thing, and I love it so much. So quick hint. Oh wait, it looks like. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna do like someone in like a bed of roses, but like I saw a bunch of people did that. I'm like, I don't want to look like everyone else's stuff, so I did that. It still has roses, but yeah, it's a little bit different than most. So thank you. But yeah, anyone who's watching this or seen this, thank you for coming in and saying hi on this very very short stream. I'm going to go lay back down. If you want to support me, follow me or say hi in my different platforms. Just look up Tessa Doodle Art. I will be there. If you want to support me, you can always donate. And you can do that via my PayPal and other stuff. And if you want that information, just let me know. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Faded. You definitely helped me get some more of my creativity out. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this will be done, and that picture you just saw will be posted next week, and you'll probably see the finished product of this one. So yeah. Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you, Faded, for being here. I really appreciate you a lot. I'm gonna go sleep now. I will see you guys later. Bye. Yawn.